Don't forget Dan's school book.
Packed. Toast?
No time. Oh, and Claire's dental appointment after nursery.
Yeah, 1:30. Drink your tea.
I'm late, Phil.
I thought doctors are always late for home visits.
I've got to pop by the surgery first. Dan's football kit.
I washed it last night, so don't fret.
I don't fret, so don't patronise me.
I'm not. I'm just trying to help.
Well, you're not. At the moment. Mummy will see you tonight. Bring you both a treat.
Great!
Thanks for doing the kit.
Do you think she knows, Dad?
No. So not a word until tonight.
I said no.
Why not?
How many more times? I don't want Michael's help.
I've done it before, Dad.
Only in an emergency.
Come on, love, this is an emergency. When's the deadline?
A week.
You'll never finish in time.
Look, I know you only want to help Mike, eh? But Ray and me can manage on our own.
Dad, Ray's even more stressed out than you are.
Look, you need to study. That's your priority. Let me worry about the business, OK?
John? John, how are you going to put him through college if you go bankrupt?
I'll get the money. Stop worrying. We have got Ray's rent coming in.
Yeah, I'm not sure that was such a good idea. This place is too small for the three of us, let alone four.
Yeah, but he needs somewhere to stay. And he's my brother, remember?
How could I forget?
And again. Any pain?
No, not really. Just tightness here, you know.
You feeling breathless?
No, only when I do too much.
What, at work?
Yeah, I've got a big job on at the moment.
Well, you know what I'm going to say, Mr. Bridges?
Yeah, relax, take it easy. And I will, I promise, as soon as this contract's finished. It's a lot at stake.
Especially your health. I'm advising complete rest until we know for sure.
You said the x-rays would be through by now.
Yeah, I did. And I did ring them, but I'm afraid the results still haven't come through. I'm sorry.
Can't be that serious then, can it?
Well, I'll ring the hospital and try and get them to hurry up. Until then...
Back to work.
I was going to say back to bed, but I can't force you. Just try not to do too much heavy lifting and take long breaks, yeah?
I should be so lucky. You don't know my brother, do you?
Keep thinking, have I done the right thing going back to Phil?
I have a horrible sense of déjà vu.
Oh, nothing's changed, Kate.
More arguments.
It's the same routine, and I resent it.
Well, he's not putting his weight.
Oh, the opposite. Phil does everything. He's perfect with the kids, perfect with the washing up, perfect full stop.
Can I marry him?
And he makes me feel totally inadequate. It's wonderful daddy at home, wicked mummy at work, and I'm bored with all that.
Sounds like you need a bit of pizzazz.
Oh, something different, spontaneous.
To be spontaneous in a marriage, you need to plan it carefully. So talk to him, not at him. After work.
Oh, I'm going. Is there any chance with some help with the home visits? It's important I'm not late tonight.
Planning some spontaneity.
Maybe, after I apologise to Phil.
I'll see what I can do.
And I don't begrudge Michael the cash. I only wish we had the opportunity. Imagine Dad putting us through college, let alone paying for it. I just want to do right by Michael. Come on, mate. What's wrong?
Oh, look at us. We're sweating like pigs. We're too old for this game.
Come on, Ray. One more week, eh?
I went to the doctor's this morning.
What did he say?
He said I should rest.
Good idea. When this contract's finished.
I'm worried, John.
What about?
About what the doctor didn't say. I don't feel right.
You're going to feel a whole lot worse if we go bankrupt.
That don't bother me now.
Complete this one on time, we're laughing. They're paying us a fortune.
Yeah, and we know why. Because the job stinks.
Ask no questions, tell no lies. Our motto, kid. We both know the risks.
Yeah, but do we? I've been reading.
Well, at your age, it's a bit dangerous. Leave the books to Michael. Look, after this one, no more dodgy contracts, eh? Promise.
Same old story.
Strictly legit, I mean it. What are you doing?
I've finished.
You know how important this contract is to us?
I should have packed it in a long time ago.
You can't suddenly quit.
It's not sudden. I've been thinking about it for ages. Maybe it's time you did.
Ray! Ray!
Ray Bridges came in for an X-ray about 10 days ago. Oh, how unusual. Were you certain? I see. Well, I'd still appreciate the full report as soon as possible. Yeah, thanks for your help. Goodbye.
Bad news?
Yeah.
Sorry to hear that. I've brought some more.
It can't be as bad as the last lot.
Can you do a couple of home visits this afternoon? Helen's snowed under.
What about my patients?
I've already given them to Caroline.
Yeah, of course. Well, you take care, love. Bye.
What's up?
Your father's had an accident at work.
He's what?
He's turned his wrist. He's getting a taxi home.
Well, why can't Ray drive him?
Ray walked off the site.
What?
Apparently, he threw a wobbler, left your dad in the lurch.
Why, just like that?
I don't know, love, but his timing couldn't be worse.
The contract deadline. There's no way Dad lit it now. I'll get down there.
I'm not sure this is such a good idea. You heard what your father said.
This is an emergency.
Look, he'd still say no. He's a proud man.
I'm a poor man if he doesn't complete on time.
OK, but you better go quickly before he gets back.
I'm gone.
And, Michael, be careful. I want no more accidents.
I know what I'm doing.
And not a word to your dad. He's got enough on his plate without thinking we're against him as well.
All secret, Mum.
Well, mate, it looks like the Alps over there. Where's Jo when you need her, eh?
Mac and I have decided she needs a few days off.
Until
We know something more definite. Give us a chance to know what to do with the situation.
How's Jo dealing with it?
Oh, I don't know. It's difficult for all concerned. Terrific.
It's okay. I'll get it. Hello, surgery. Well, if it's an emergency, you should really go to casualty. Hang on a minute. Did you say Landcross Road? Well, then you're in luck, Mrs. Bridges. It's Dr. Rawlings. Yeah, I've got to attend a call near you this afternoon anyway. OK. OK, I'll see you later.
What was all that about?
Oh, the same address as Ray Bridges. Might just kill two birds with one stone.
Ray, what's going on?
Not now, eh?
John's had an accident. He's turned his wrist.
Is he all right?
Well, he's not back yet. I've just called the doctor. Where have you been?
Look, Linda,
You know how important this job is to him. How could you just walk off?
I'm not sure exactly what he's told you, but
But why now? Please, Ray, you know the financial state we're in.
of course I do. But But there's a very, very important reason for it.
So important that you desert your family.
No! I've been to the doctors and he's advised me to rest.
Couldn't you wait one more week?
Oh, don't you start. The thing is, I should have quit a long time ago.
Oh, well, that's gratitude for you. After all he's done for you, we put you up here because your family. Don't you think you owe us something?
Will you just give me 2 minutes to explain?
I don't believe you're doing this to us, Ray.
The demolition contract, it's not kosher.
What do you mean?
It's not through the books.
So what? Backhanders happen all the time in your game. Don't tell me that's the reason you walked out.
Not exactly, no. The job, well, it's very dangerous.
Demolition work is dangerous.
Oh, you don't understand.
I understand you deserted your brother.
It's more complicated than that. The fact of the matter is that if
You couldn't hack it. Where have you been?
The pub.
How's your hand, love?
I can't make a fist. Unfortunately.
Doctor's on his way.
We need to talk. 1-to-1.
I'll make some tea.
What are you trying to do?
I want to be honest for a change. You should try it.
Don't give me that older brother knows best rubbish. I know the job stinks. Why do you think I don't let Michael work there? But I've got to bend the rules. To send him to college, you know that. His future's my top priority.
And what about your future, working with that stuff?
I'll take that risk.
Well, I won't. Not anymore. It's too dangerous. You have to tell Linda.
It'll upset her.
Well, if you don't, I will.
You'll keep your mouth shut.
Oh, what, eh?
I'll flatten you.
How?
Come in, Dr. Rawlins.
Hello there.
Didn't expect you.
And between appointments, I've got 15 minutes. What's that?
It's a surprise. Promise not to look.
I haven't got time to mess about, Phil.
No, really, you must promise.
OK, if it's that important to you, I promise not to look. I really came back to apologise.
What for?
For this morning, I was very grumpy.
As I recall, I apologised to you for being patronising.
Yes, you did, but you weren't. I was totally out of order.
Oh, no, you weren't. It's just the usual morning madness.
I'm telling you, Phil, I was rude and angry.
If you say so, love.
And now you are being patronising. This is absurd. You can't even tell when I'm angry.
I can't do anything right, can I?
Yes, you do, all the time. In fact, I can't remember the last time you did anything wrong.
What's that supposed to mean?
It's like living with a cross between Mother Teresa and Superman.
I agree. You are being rude. I accept your apology.
We're bickering again. We need to talk.
Superman doesn't talk. He's all action. Excuse me while I fly off and pick up our daughter.
You might have to go to casualty just to check it's not broken. But I think it's just a bad sprain.
That's lucky. We'll be back on site tomorrow.
Well, no chance of that, I'm afraid. You'll be out of action for at least a fortnight.
2 weeks?
Yeah, maybe more. You can't move that wrist at all.
What are you doing?
I'm going to splint the arm so you can't move it.
Oh, surprised to see you here, Doctor.
I took a chance on finding you home.
Fine.
I need to talk to you, Ray. I managed to contact the hospital.
And?
And they gave me an indication of the results.
Oh, come on, man, don't keep me in suspense.
Well, we should really wait until the full report.
No, I want to know what they've said.
You need a biopsy, Ray. I've made an urgent outpatient's appointment with a consultant.
Urgent? Well, what's on the x-rays?
Lung scarring. Calcification. They suspect a mesothelioma.
What's one of them like?
A malignant tumour caused by exposure to asbestos.
Oh, sweet Jesus.
I'm sorry to have to tell you like this. I thought you'd want to know as soon as possible.
If they find a tumour, can they treat it?
There's no easy way of saying this, Ray.
Still hurt?
Throbbing. Doctor said I should go down to the hospital, just to be safe.
What are you going to do about the job?
Buying a couple of lads, I suppose.
But you can't afford that.
I don't know, Linda. It's a mess.
What about Michael helping?
No!
Why not? It's only till you're back on your feet again.
We've been through it a million times. Where is he, anyway?
Reading at the library.
Best place for him. Michael's not going near a demolition site again.
Why? He knows what to do. It's hands-on experience for his course.
He's already done the practical. From now on, he studies.
You're not hiding anything from me, are you, John?
No, of course not. Scouse honour.
Do you think they're gassing about down there?
Probably seeing if the doctor's got a spare room to rent.
So, how long have I got?
Well, that usually depends upon the duration and extent of the exposure.
I've got no chance then.
Well, how long have you been working with asbestos?
20-odd years.
What?
Yeah, well, the legit work was hard to come by, you know. So the legal contracts kept us afloat.
But you must have known the dangers.
Yeah, but the alternative was the dole. And we took precautions, but the risks were acceptable.
But what changed?
I found out we were wrong, didn't I?
So you never had a license to remove asbestos?
No.
You could have been fined, possibly worse.
That don't bother me.
I know there are more pressing things right now, Ray, but with this last job, you really need to inform the authorities. For everyone's sake.
Very dangerous.
What is?
The job, that's what he said.
Who did?
Ray, just before you got back.
The man's drunk. He'd say anything to justify what he's done.
That's why I didn't believe him. So why don't I believe you?
What?
Tell me the truth, John, about the job.
I've told you everything there is to know.
Except it's an illegal contract.
Him and his big mouth.
How many other illegal contracts?
None, I swear. Most of them. 25 years of dodgy deals.
But why?
We had no option. The further we got into debt, the less we could tender for the legit ones.
I meant, why couldn't you tell me? 25 years and you said nothing.
I didn't want to upset you.
Oh, John.
It was for the best.
For you, yeah, the easy option as usual. You can never face anything difficult, can you, like talking to me?
Linda!
You stupid man!
But the truth is, I didn't tell you because I wanted to be a success. For you and Michael. I couldn't admit that I'd failed.
So what else? The whole truth. So why didn't you want Michael at the site?
Because of his asthma.
He's not had a bad attack for years. The truth, John. What's dangerous? What's illegal? What's going...
Asbestos! We clear asbestos. We have done for years. We take the jobs others won't touch. That's why I don't want Michael at the site.
Oh, my God, what have we done?
What?
I sent Michael to the factory this morning. He's there now.
Ray, you've got to drive me now.
Hang on, what's up?
It's Michael, he's at the site, he's stripping them pipes.
The asbestos is crumbling all over the shop.
Look, your car, mine's still there.
Mine's at the pub. I was over the limit.
Doesn't matter, I'll drive. Come on. Hang on a minute, we can't go in there. We've got no protection.
What?
Makes no odds to me, does it?
Well, these aren't going to do.
Mike! Mike!
All right.
Is it going to be all right?
Okay, let's have a look. Here, you take this. Come on, let's get him over. Come on, let's get him out of here as quick as we can. Okay, right, come on, let's get him back
Mike,
here.
is it going to be all right?
Let's just get him some fresh air. There we go. Give us an inhaler, will you? Okay. There you go. Thank God for that.
Close your eyes, Mum.
Oh, I'm too tired for games.
Oh, go on, Mum.
I'm afraid you've got no choice.
Right.
Ready? 1, 2, 3. Ta-da!
It's a present for you, Mum.
Did you make this?
Yes, he did. All by himself.
Phil, it is stunning. Beautiful.
Happy wedding anniversary, darling.
The test results are quite normal. All clear.
Brilliant.
Terrific.
However, as there's no safe minimum exposure to these fibres, we need to monitor the situation regularly. Well, asbestosis doesn't usually appear until many years later.
What's the chance of Mikey getting it?
Low, if he keeps out of unsafe environments. The more regular the exposure, the more dangerous it is. Over a long period, it can lead to tumours.
And if a tumour develops, how long have you got then?
On average, 75% of those with a tumour die within a year.
So what happens now?
Oh, we'll keep Michael in overnight, make sure there's no further asthma reaction. If all's well, you'll be home tomorrow.
Come on, who helped you?
No one. It's just a good cause.
I'm very impressed.
I call her Patience.
We could have done with her earlier.
We took a step backwards today.
I'm sorry, it was my fault. Suppose I'm just jealous of you.
Jealous?
You're so efficient, it drives me potty.
What do you mean?
Well, at work, I'm the efficient one, and at home, you cope with everything so perfectly.
You know something? When you were away, it was total chaos. I couldn't cope at all, especially with the kids.
Really?
It was an unmitigated disaster.
I like your unmitigated disasters. They make me feel less inadequate.
It just takes time to slot back into the old routine.
Well, at least we're aware of the problems and we're talking.
And being honest.
I've got a confession. I peeked under the dust sheet when you were out. I broke my promise.
Well, in my book, a confession is an honest piece of dishonesty.
She's beautiful. Such a lovely surprise.
Even though you peeked under the dust sheet.
That's not what I meant.
No, what you meant was that you didn't believe that beneath this cold, efficient exterior there lurked such a raw, creative talent.
That's right. I've seen a side of you I never knew existed. And dark horses are very attractive.
Oh, I'm full of surprises.
So am I.
Mm-hmm.
I've got a very big one for you.
What's that?
I haven't bought you a present at all.
Oh, that's okay. If you forgot.
Our anniversary's not until the 14th.
What?
Wrong week, Superman.
Failed him again.
How come?
Can't afford college now.
I can work, so can he. We'll sort it out together. Things could be a lot worse.
I keep seeing him choking in that dust.
Don't, John.
Oh, what a mess. Oh, can you forgive a blind idiot?
Only if you have a full checkup next week.
I'll be looking for work.
Oh, please, I can't stand any more upset in this family. You promised me.
Okay, I promise. But to be honest, I feel fine physically. She wasn't worried about.
Why?
Well, things aren't going to be easy for us. I mean, business is finished.
It was finished anyway.
And it's the police. Could get rough.
We can face them.
If we're strong enough.
We will be now. No more lies.
No more lies.
Ray, what I said earlier. I'm sorry.
That goes double for me, kid. You know you don't have to leave the house.
Thanks, but I've decided to move on anyway.
Are you sure? You're welcome to stay.
Positive. I think we all need some space, don't we?
Won't argue with that. Older brother knows best, eh?
Not always.
Well, you were right about the job, though. I just didn't seek dangers. And after all, we've been at it for donkey's years and we've never become ill.
Anyway, this is what matters, isn't it? Me and you.
Untouchables, back together. You all right, kid?
Ask no questions. Tell no lies, eh?